technical know-how. So we're talking about advanced therapeutic products. We're talking about specific, programs, mRNA or CAR programs that haven't been around a long time. How do you judge or understand the technical know-how of the actual people who are going to be working on your program?
So one of the thing to, let's say, determine from CDMO is whether they have the experience with similar type of product previously, and also there may be need to go into little more into, let's say, technical details regarding, let's say, if it is a cell and gene therapy, then whether they have experience with a similar type of cells previously, whether they have capability to handle the different technologies, gene editing or something, right? And whether they have the expansion, let's say, appropriate equipment for that processing, expansion of cells. So those are in detail, I would say, that technical knowledge that you want to probably ask CDMOs, and you want to familiarize with their expertise and their offering basically to you, and compare against your need. Based on that, you would try to judge that whether this particular CDMO would be a good fit for you or not.
Vaibhav, I'm going to push back. I'm going to push back a little bit on that, because we're talking about programs where the CDMOs may not have experience, and there's some critical situations where some biotechs are saying, I don't see where I can outsource this because no one really knows how to do this. So in that case, if they don't have experience, what's the judgment there of who to work with?
Say in that case, you would have to go with your best shot, whatever, let's say, you feel that that will take your product forward, right? And it will be also hand holding, more of the knowledge sharing with them, and more of your company's involvement in the development with them. And that's how I would approach if there is no previous experience out there in the CDMO market.
Yeah. Okay, very good. Scott, you want to
talk
to
can
that,
I take
or you
some
want
of
to
that,
move
Louis?
on?
No,
Yeah.
I want to take some of that. So yeah, I actually have experience being part of the CDMO that didn't have the particular knowledge that the client needed, and the client taught us. The client spent the time to teach us the process that they were using in order for us to do the process for them. And that came into that collaboration thing, that once my team understood how to do the process after working directly with their team, we could execute that process for them to a high level. I've had experiences where I've gone to CDMOs and had persons in plant. I've been the person in plant where I've worked with teams to help them do better and to understand more. To answer the question that was asked, though, about the dilution of the people across all these CDMOs, we've been dealing with this since the beginning of CDMOs. The CDMOs are the place where everybody gets trained on how to do these ATMPs. They learn in those CDMOs what they're doing. They spend a few years there or several years there, and then they move on to innovator companies. At least I've seen that. So that's part of the challenge. But the CDMOs are also a great place to get that education, to understand all these different processes, and to bring that ability into the world. I guarantee the CDMOs aren't happy for me to say that, but that's what's really happening.